O.J. Simpson is one of the most polarizing figures in America. After he was declared not guilty of the brutal murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, he would go on to do some truly bizarre things that left people scratching their heads. Here are 4 of the craziest things O.J. Simpson did after his acquittal. In 1998, O.J. was interviewed for a BBC profile about his life with reporter Ruby Wax. During the interview, he brandished a banana with a huge grin on his face and pretended to stab Wax with it. The outcry was swift and loud, with some claiming that this stunt was actually just a subtle way to confess the double homicide. However, O.J. later revealed that the stunt was actually planned by the BBC, and then they had rehearsed and then shot it 3 times. Even though O.J. won the criminal case against him, he still lost the civil suit brought against him by Ron Goldman's father. Strapped for cash, O.J. signed up to be the star of his very own prank show in 2006 called Juiced. Juiced was produced by the same people that brought us Bum Fight and Backyard Wrestling. The formula for Juiced was standard hidden camera fare. O.J. would show up, confuse or provoke unsuspecting people until they reached their breaking point. Once that happened, he would exclaim, "You just got juiced." Harmon Leon, who played O.J.'s sidekick, claims that O.J. had been drunk throughout the entire production. He also said that O.J. was terrible at improv and that people were actually excited to meet him once the prank was revealed. In one of the sketches, O.J. dresses like an old white man at a bingo parlor and proceeds to shout out bingo before all of the numbers are called. In another prank, he pretends that he's sleeping with another man's girlfriend in an awkward confrontation. He dresses like a pimp, sells oranges on the freeway, and he also raps. Thankfully, the show was only a one-time pay-per-view special, while only a reported 100 copies of the DVDs were sold. If I Did It was the name of a book ghostwritten by Pablo Hinves, detailing O.J. Simpson's life and marriage with Nicole Simpson up until her murder. There is only one chapter that depicts the alleged fictional account of the murders. In the chapter, Simpson describes confronting Ron Goldman and Nicole, accusing them of sleeping together. When Goldman, who was a black belt in karate, drops into a karate stance, O.J. says he loses it and begins the attack. He describes himself blacking out right there before the attack, only to wake up covered in blood with no memory of how it happened. He even has an unwilling accomplice named Charlie that tries to stop O.J. from murdering the pair, but Simpson ignores him. Curiously, Simpson didn't have anything to do with the book. He was paid $600,000 by the publishing company to use his name and to go on to interviews as though he wrote it. The public outcry was massive, and the release was eventually canceled. Fred Goldman eventually was awarded the rights to the book by a bankruptcy judge and released the book with the new title, If I Did It, Confessions of the Killer. In 2007, O.J. was arrested after robbing sports memorabilia dealer Bruce Fromong at gunpoint at a Las Vegas hotel. It all started when Alfred Bridgely, a memorabilia dealer, contacted fellow dealer Tom Riccio and told him that he had numerous O.J. Simpson items. Riccio then told Simpson, who immediately claimed that the items were stolen. Simpson already had plans of attending a wedding in Vegas, and together, he and Riccio hatched a plan to get his stuff back. Riccio contacted Fromong and Beardsley, claiming that he had a client that was interested in buying a large amount of Simpson collectibles. They scheduled a meetup, and after the pre-wedding dinner, Simpson, along with 5 accomplices, drove to the Palace Station Hotel, where they met Riccio in the lobby. The men went up to Fromong's and Beardsley's room and held them at gunpoint while Simpson's group stole O.J. Simpson collectibles, autographed Pete Rose baseballs, and Joe Montana lithographs. What Simpson didn't know was that Tom Riccio recorded the entire 6-minute encounter. He would later get a full immunity to testify against Simpson. The rest of the entourage received probation, while Simpson received 9 to 33 years in prison. Hey guys, this is the Twin Files. Thanks for watching our video. We know this is another O.J. Simpson video, but it was just a really interesting subject, and it was something that was really big in American history. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos. If you have any comments, put them down below.